Hello, good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is okay with you. And if you are feeling a bit frazzled, call it a frazzled Friday on this September 6th, 2024, at the time of this reading, I pray that you find peace. The reason why I say that is because I feel that way. Um, I had a bit of a hard time falling asleep last night, but that could be due to, my own personal life. But it also could be due to the in- crazy week that we've had, and the energies for the collective, and the fact that we had, I remember on September 1st, our reading entailed that there were going to be some big moments of, the Tower moment came out with two Wheel of Fortune cards. So I knew that there was going to be some big, destined, fated kind of changes. And even if it's not something externally, but at a large scale at this moment, it might still be feeling internally. So I'm just curious to see what Spirit has to say for this quick daily divine message. So thank you, Spirit. I hope all of you are feeling okay. And let me go ahead and shuffle and see what messages Spirit wants to share for whatever it is that you are feeling today, whether you are excited or anxious. And that was the Nine of Swords Tower moment that I was feeling that came out on the first day of September at the beginning of this week. So, it's been quite a week, a roller coaster of anxiety, of unknown, and that's okay. Spirit. So, what we have here, Spirit has, is the Hierophant. So, yeah, new contracts are ending, or old contracts are ending, new contracts are being rewritten and signed. So perhaps if you are going through a divorce or something with the law, custody over children, um, or affairs or anything like that, I don't know who that's for. Might be for one or two, or if just on a spiritual level, you are feeling like the old version of you is being outdated and out contracted, and you're signing on to a new version of you, and that can be hard. Even that, because again, you're showing up in a whole different version, a whole different self, and sometimes that can feel like we don't know what we're doing. And then we have the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords. I just turned it over. It was reversed, but so, I turned it over. So, yeah, we're in our head thinking maybe we feel trapped in a contract. Maybe we feel trapped in a relationship or in a marriage, or maybe we feel trapped in a soul contract and we're feeling like, can I even explore, experience this new life? You see how she's, sitting with the swords around her, and then back here, there's like this pyramid of a whole different kind of dimension. And you see at the very top, if you can see that ankh, indicating the balance of the feminine and masculine. So Spirit is saying here, yours, I am writing a new contract for you. You are going under. Oh, I hear it. And bear with me. I lit some really intense backflow sage, and the cone is going crazy, so I can't really breathe. But I needed to clear the energy of whatever was feeling that was trying to stick. It felt like it was trying to stick on to my spirit. But what I'm hearing from spirit right now, yeah, and then you have the eye here. So very interesting. Maybe some of you want to get this tattoo or this and the Ankh. Maybe you have some relations to Egypt. So I'm hearing though that Spirit say, I am writing a new contract for you. You are undergoing a new contract. You know how when you buy a house and there's a sign out on the front porch or on the front lawn that says contract pending. That's what I'm hearing. Undergoing contract, contract pending. So there's a contract that's pending for you, and perhaps you're feeling a bit anxious and stuck in maybe the old contract because it has not yet come into fruition. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're worried, what if, what if the contract falls through and I don't get this house or this deal or this um, job? Maybe you're in the dating stage right now with people and you're like, what if, the first few dates go well, however, they decide they're not interested. What if I decide I'm not interested? It's just kind of this in that stuck feeling. I'm hearing going on a loop. Maybe you feel like you're just going on a loop of these like what ifs, I don't knows, what ifs, I don't knows. Maybe you're trying to get out of an old job and you're not sure how to do that and you feel a bit stuck and you know that your soul is upgrading and expanding, but you don't know the next steps, and that's, or maybe you don't know that you can just walk through that portal if you just turned around and saw. So Lemuria, too many. Lemuria, what are some messages for us? Thank you. Full spectrum here. Take a look at the full spectrum. That's what I'm hearing with it in reverse. That's that Eight of Swords. We're not seeing the full spectrum of the process. As above, so below. And then we have life force energy here at the bottom, also in reverse. And then this one I want to come through. This portal keeper. Portal keeper has been trying to come through for a long time. So perhaps, I keep seeing it at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps because our perspective is limiting ourselves. Our limited perspective is limiting our life force energy. It's blocking the portal that I just said, the portal to go into this new life, to go into this new contract, into this new world. Yeah. So I don't even know how to, I guess I'll just do this here, you know? So I think that that's very interesting here to take into account. Underneath that is trust your innocence. So trust that even though it might feel naive to walk through the door of the unknown, the portal of the unknown, and this kind of looks like an evil eye here too. So maybe you need to ask for protection over your journey, over your destiny, over this new contract, because maybe there are too many people trying to pry and look into what you're going through. Maybe their energy, maybe their doubts are creeping and projecting onto you. Their anxieties creeping and projecting onto you. Whether they're intentionally doing it or not is what I'm hearing. Asking for spirit to protect over your journey, even if they're saying I'm happy for you, and they may very well intentionally be happy for you, but if they're still in their own limiting belief about themselves, then they're going to unconsciously place a limiting belief on you or a comparison, and comparison is also a part of that evil eye energy. So open up your mind for the full spectrum. I'm hearing, especially with this. Sorry, let me go back to this before I go into something else. The full spectrum, you see how this is her chakras opening. So maybe you need to go back and do some chakra clearing. Maybe you need to sit in the bath. Maybe it is earth. I was going to say earth season. It's Virgo season, which is an earth sign. So maybe you do need to go into earth, get your feet grounded, Take your shoes off and just walk in the grass. You know, water your plants today. I just wanted to water my plants when I was feeling anxious. I just wanted to clean my house and vacuum and dust. You know, maybe you need to clear out your mind and just clean your home just to have a sense of grounding, a sense of clarity. Yeah. And like this incense, with the incense going crazy and you're having a hard time breathing, maybe you feel like you're just too engulfed in other people's energies, or too engulfed in this energy, in this evil eye energy, whatever anxiety it is. And maybe you need to get outside so that you can breathe some fresh air. If you are interested in doing some chakra healing alignment, I have a chakra healing series on my channel. There's a playlist you can go and look at, and take a look and see if any of those messages resonate with you. And I'll link it in my description box after this message. But you can see that the Star of David, as above, so below. You know, you have to go, you know, this is the cycle of life, of the death and transformation, right? The cycle of death and rebirth. You're going through a major death and rebirth. That's this pending cycle, or pending contract underway. But don't let it limit and cut off your life force energy. Don't let the anxiety cut off your life force energy. Thank you, Spirit. And then the final agreement to help us with our next steps: always do your best. Take action without expecting a reward. Very interesting. Maybe right now the anxiety that's keeping you stuck in this contract, and keeping you from being able to move into the new portal of the contract, is because you're expecting something. You're having a hard time just doing, just to do, and you're expecting, what's in it for me? How will it serve me? What do I want? And not saying that that's bad, but if you just allow yourself to do without expecting, to move without, because when we worry too much about what's going to happen for us, we're only thinking about ourselves instead of trusting that when we walk through that portal, that when we allow and surrender this contract that's pending, of this new life, this new timeline, to divine. You know, if we don't, we're worried that if we surrender, that this portal is going to close, or that that we're giving up our power, and we are, to divine. But if we hold on to it, we're giving it up to ego, and we're not allowing ourselves to flow in this energy of life. Do your best and take action because you love it, not because you expect a reward. When you take action without expecting a reward, you enjoy every action. And you can even receive greater rewards than you imagined. Mm. That's the full spectrum that you are limiting yourself to see. That's why it came out in reverse. And to be fair, this Eight of Swords was also reversed. So you are opening your mind. You're trying to break from those limiting beliefs. But right now, perhaps that's the next step that you need to break free from, is the limiting belief of, what's in it for me? I won't do it unless it takes, that's a transactional kind of thing, transactional kind of love, conditional kind of love, as opposed to the unconditional love. When we do something expecting, when we expect something from our partner, when we expect them to behave in a certain way, when we expect them to act the way that we want them to act in order to please us in a way that we want them to please us, because we feel that it's their responsibility, right? When we give someone a gift and expect them to respond in a certain way, or to do with it a certain way, we are cutting off the life force energy to just flow, to just give and love and do and be without expecting anything in return. When you expect something in return, it is no longer a unconditional transaction. It is a conditional transaction. I always remember this quick story of of my son's grandmother, great grandmother, um, gave one of her heirloom rings to a daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law did not wear the ring, and it made other people, other daughter-in-laws, feel personally offended that this daughter-in-law that was given this heirloom did not wear the ring. And they asked my son's great grandmother, why did you give her that ring if she's not even going to wear it? Aren't you offended? And the great grandmother said, no, because I didn't give her the ring to wear it. I didn't give her the ring with an expectation. I gave her the ring because I wanted to give her the ring. How she does with it after that is up to her. That's her choice. But it's not for me to decide how someone else receives if you're going to give. So that's what I'm hearing. That's really beautiful. So that might be a message for some. You know, do without expecting, be without expecting, surrender without expecting. Wow. Yeah. Take that as it resonates. Because you are enough. Positive affirmation here. You are enough. So say that to yourself today. I am enough. I am enough. Not what I do is enough. Not the contracts and the rewards that we get that makes me enough. Not what my path and my soul and what other people think about me is enough. I am enough. Look at that full spectrum, that who I am is enough. And I can take it one step at a time because every day is a fresh start. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So I hope this helps with you all. Recognize that all the sadness and the drama that you lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. So take a moment and consider this. That's the last little journal prompt for spirit for you to take into your day. I'll leave it at that. I thought that's beautiful. If this resonates with you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888, and you can hit that notification bell to know whenever I'm going live. You can also reach out if you would like to book a personal reading with me for my September promo. If it's your first time booking with me, you'll receive a complimentary pre-recorded message from Spirit of any subject that you'd like. And you can email me at femrims811@gmail.com, or you can find me on my social media, message me there on TikTok or Instagram at Princess Leah 888. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed Friday, or whatever day it is at the time that you find this finds you. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.